Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome to our 2024 residency farewell ceremony. Dr. Heath, distinguished dais, faculty, supervisors, family, and loved ones, those joining us virtually, and the residency class of 2024, welcome to SUNY's residency farewell ceremony. Residents, today marks an important achievement in your professional career. We both acknowledge and celebrate your achievement of attaining advanced clinical competencies through your respective residency programs. This accomplishment truly sets you apart from your peers. This past year has taken you to a level unparalleled by any other experience that your patients and your profession will benefit from. The foundation has been set for you to become the true leaders in both patient care and in our profession. The rewards you will receive from your dedication this past year and continuing your education in the formal manner will be seen throughout your entire career. We are so proud of you and happy to celebrate this achievement with colleagues, family, and friends. This year, we celebrate SUNY's 49th residency class. With today's class, 1,097 individuals have completed SUNY and SUNY-affiliated residency programs. Residency class of 2024, you are a part of an elite group. And remember, you not only have completed a residency, but you've also completed a SUNY residency, which sets a standard above all others. I now would like to introduce Dr. David Troilo, Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs at SUNY.
Thank you, Dr. Adamczyk. Congratulations, residents, in completing the program. Many of you, I haven't seen many of you here. I've seen you through the white coat ceremony, commencement, and now the residency program, which in many respects is the pinnacle of your formal education as optometrists. And I hope that you all had very stimulating and interesting year, and now you're prepared for the next chapter in your career. And I think you're well prepared because we're very proud of our programs at SUNY, and I want to thank and congratulate the residency supervisors who are out there for all the hard work you do and having now another class of residents. I also want to thank Dr. Adamczyk for directing the largest residency program in the nation and successfully completing another year. Here we are, and here you are, and many of you are already SUNY alumni, and those of you who aren't are now SUNY alumni as graduates of our residency program, so welcome to the alumni family. Before I end, I do want to also congratulate Dr. Tanya Carter for her career, her outstanding career in optometry, and congratulate you, Dr. Carter, for your award as the SUNY Alumna of the Year. And before I sit down, I do want to also, I'll introduce the next speaker, who's our president, Dr. David Heath, and I want to congratulate Dr. Heath on his outstanding career. He's retiring at the end of this year, and Dr. Heath has always been a great advocate for residency programs and has been passionate about residencies and been an important voice in the creation of subspecialties for the profession. So I want to thank him again and congratulate him on his soon-to-be retirement. So, Dr. Heath.
Thank you very much. I was trying to keep it secret, but interestingly, I am indeed a very strong advocate for residencies, as I completed one myself. The difference was I completed mine 40 years ago, and you're completing yours today. I do want to, given that this in some ways is my last residency farewell ceremony, I do actually want to really give a shout out to Dr. Adamczyk, who this morning noted that she's been doing this for 25 years. Congratulations to you, Dr. Adamczyk. I've always admired the way in which she has been able to engage all of our residents and make them feel a part of a community as part of a family. It's a rare skill, and one to be celebrated. I also want to do a bit of a shout out to the supervisors who have sort of guided you over the past year, hopefully induced much stress as well as much happiness and satisfaction, but their job is to drive you, develop you, and educate you to be better providers in the areas of your greatest interest. And I'd also, again, actually would echo Dr. Troilo and certainly congratulating Dr. Carter for her accomplishments and her impact on the profession, the community, the college, our students, and our residents as well. I do want to share a couple of reflections. About probably 2 years ago, or maybe before that, you all made a decision to pursue a residency. I just want you to know that was probably one of the best decisions you ever made. I had an opportunity over the past year and a half, in sort of my role as advocating for residencies, to work with Jobs in Publishing and doing a survey of subspecialization patterns in the profession of optometry. And there were some data points that were really very interesting. One was actually that, contrary to popular belief, there's this general feeling that resident optometrists don't refer to optometrists. They do. In fact, in the survey, 82.1%, I didn't remember the number exactly this morning, but 82.1% of respondents did refer to other optometrists. And they referred to optometrists that they knew had advanced competencies or specialized skill sets. For those of you who kind of pursued specialty residencies, just to give you the top four: vision therapy and rehabilitation, low vision, cornea contact lenses, and pediatrics. You guys are in the driver's seats. You had the wisdom to pursue additional credentials, additional training, and open up all the doors to your future and your career paths that are available to you. So congratulations on making a wise choice. I hope that what you've learned as residents and the sense of community that you feel and your devotion to staying up to date, your devotion to learning more, and your devotion to your patients persists throughout your careers. So congratulations, good luck, enjoy the day, enjoy the walk up, and we'll see you all at the reception. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Heath. If I might just add a few words of thank you to you for your support in residency education. SUNY has a long-standing history in residencies, being the first to establish a residency program in the country back in 1975. In the course of a number of years, we've continued to obviously grow. The growth and the betterment of the program as what it is today is in large part because of your support and what you've done to help us to achieve it. Sometimes planting a seed of a thought of how can we do something better, that the supervisors just wanted to be ahead of the rest of the country and said, we're going to do this even if nobody else is. So there are things that are part of your education that there are no other residency programs that get what you have gotten. And in large part, again, it's because of the growth the stimulation of thought and the support, Dr. Heath, that you've given through 17 years. 17 years of my 25 years of being the director of residencies. So thank you for that. And one other thing that's of note, this farewell ceremony was Dr. Heath's idea many years ago. We used to have the residents, and they are acknowledged at graduation, but Dr. Heath said, why don't we do a celebration for the residents specifically? And again, your support in that and the idea has morphed into what we see today, where we have family, friends, and we're Zooming and bringing in people virtually to celebrate our residents. And that idea came from you, so thank you for that. So our next speaker is Dr. Sherry Bass. She's representing SUNY Alumni Association. And whether you did your professional degree here at SUNY or you did your residency, you are a part of the family. And you all know that has been my theme throughout, to make sure that everybody feels a part of the family. Well, now you all are a part of the SUNY alumni family. And some words from Dr. Bass. Who also is our residency supervisor for ocular disease program.
Thank you. Okay, so here's a brief quiz. If you did not graduate from SUNY as an undergraduate, are you still considered to be an alumnus of SUNY? How well did you listen to Dr. Adamczyk and Dr. Troilo? Are you still part of our family? The answer is yes, you listened. Okay, great. Question number 2. How do you keep in touch? Just because you're leaving and you're walking out that front door, are you going to keep in touch with us? You are part of our family. That doesn't mean you leave and you just forget us. So how can you keep in touch with our events and what's going on here? You can keep in touch by joining the SUNY iNetwork. You can register. It is SUNYinetwork.org. SUNYinetwork.org. Very easy to remember. And once you register, you will get newsletters which help you keep apprised of all of the events going on, developments, and helps you to maintain your family association with us. So again, you will not forget us. How can you help build the future of the optometric profession? Yes, you can. Just because you're leaving our building doesn't mean that you can't continue to help SUNY and the profession. What you can do is you can continue to mentor people that you meet along the way. You may not be in academia, so you may not mentor students, but you will be practicing. And you never know, you might meet a patient who might be considering becoming an optometrist. So be a mentor and share your experiences and your knowledge with that individual, and hopefully that individual will consider becoming an optometrist and applying to optometry school. It never ends. Can you feel free to contact our alumni office? Yes, absolutely. We have a lot of resources for your career development. Some of you may already have positions, but if you are looking for ways to enhance your career, to change your career, well, not your career, but to change where you're working, please feel free to contact the alumni office. We have a lot of resources. And here's a question that I think is the easiest one to answer. Will we ask you to participate in college events in the future, even though you're no longer here? And will we ask you to consider making philanthropic contributions to strengthen the college? Is there anybody who doesn't know the answer to that question? Please stand up so we can help you. So anyway, it's not that we're just here to ask for money and that sort, but please understand you've been through a wonderful program, and it will give you great pride to give back. So occasionally you may get an email for a giving day or to consider giving back, and it doesn't have to be a lot. It could be a very small amount, whatever you feel you can give. But hopefully you will continue to give back to us as we have given to you, and that will help us strengthen our program and help us to support students that are going through our program. So I want to also congratulate you, as these other individuals have done, in this great milestone in your career, and I hope you will remember you are part of a big family, And as a member of the Alumni Association, it gives me great pride to reach out to fellow alumni and hope that you do not disappear. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bass. When we started to do this farewell ceremony, we thought it would be a nice idea to celebrate and bring back one of our former residents to come and to speak to the brand new residents who just finished their program, to relay how their residency education has impacted their career and the profession and what it has done for them. The criteria basically that we look for is somebody who's been out for 10 years, someone who truly represents what residency education stands for and has taken that residency experience and brought it to their areas of practice, whether it be academia, private practice, whatever the case may be. We have a rather rich resident alumni, and to select an individual from that group is really, truly an honor. Let me tell you about the residency program that Dr. Carter came from, that she did back in the mid-1980s. The residency program that she did is currently known as the Harbor Health Veterans Administration Hospital, and we have our residents here from that. It was originally, for those of you who are residents of that program, you may or may not know, it was originally called the St. Albans Veterans Administration Extended Care Center, Residency and Hospital-Based Optometry. So this residency, St. Albans Veterans Administration Extended Care Center, is in Queens, and it was established in 1984, with the first resident completing the program in 1985. Dr. Carter is number 3 as far as the residents who've completed the program. The program was the 5th established SUNY residency program. We currently now have 20 residency programs. So in 1993, the residency location also then included the Brooklyn VA Medical Center. Its title changed a little bit to Ocular Disease and Primary Eye Care at the Department of Veterans Affairs, New York Harbor Health Care System. The program has grown from 1 to currently 4 residency positions, and in the program category is primary care optometry with an emphasis in ocular disease and glaucoma. To date, the program has educated 112 residents. The New York Harbor Veterans Administration Healthcare System has 7 locations in New York with medical centers in Manhattan, Brooklyn, and St. Albans. The VA New York Harbor Healthcare System medical centers are dedicated to teaching, with affiliation with SUNY Downstate, New York University School of Medicine and Dentistry, and of course, SUNY College of Optometry. Residency programs include both ophthalmology and optometry, along with various other residencies such as general medicine, surgery, cardiology, dermatology. The optometry residency program rotates through Brooklyn and St. Albans campuses. The Brooklyn VA Medical Center is a surgical and psychiatric facility with outpatient clinics, and the St. Albans VA Medical Center includes also an extended care center that provides long and short-term nursing and rehabilitative services. The integration of optometry into the healthcare team that provides care to the veterans population is essential to the residents' clinical training. This, along with Harbor Health's dedication to education and training healthcare providers, is core to the exceptional optometric residency experience provided. Let me tell you a little bit about Dr. Tanya Carter. She is a 1987 graduate of SUNY College of Optometry. She completed the residency at the St. Albans Veterans Administration Extended Care Center in 1988. Dr. Carter has had a varied professional career that has included being Associate Clinical Professor Emerita from SUNY College of Optometry, where she was a clinical supervisor to 3rd and 4th year interns for 30 years. During this time, she was involved in the development of the geriatrics course, for which she was the instructor of record. She was also Director of Optometry Services at Kohler Memorial Hospital, part of the New York City Health and Hospitals Corporation at Roosevelt Island for 8 years. She was the supervisor for the geriatric residency program at Kohler, where she oversaw clinical education of both residents and interns. Dr. Carter has extensively lectured on and published on the care for geriatric patients. Dr. Carter is also a private practitioner for the past 36 years and is currently the Chief Operating Officer of the BNC Eye Care Group. She has served and is involved in various optometric organizations, including the National Optometric Association. She is also involved in providing community services. She has received various awards and recognitions throughout her career. Dr. Carter's career has spanned a variety of practice modalities, has influenced and taught optometry students and residents, and provided the highest level of patient care. She is a true reflection of how the foundation of residency education plays a critical role in all aspects of optometry and optometric care. It is with great pleasure that I introduce and present this award to Dr. Tanya Carter.
Good afternoon. Of course, I would start by thanking Dr. Damchek and her committee, Dr. Schuttenberg, my longtime colleague and dear friend, for this recognition as a resident alumni of the year, and the invitation to speak to you guys today as you bid farewell on an unforgettable year as an optometry resident. I know it was unforgettable for me. So as I was thinking about what I might chat with you about today, it forced me to look back, to reminisce. And I remember 41 years ago, walking through those double doors, those double glass doors into SUNY College of Optometry on 23rd Street, into that lobby. I met my future husband that day, literally in that lobby. And of course, looking back on my first day as a resident, as an eye disease resident at St. Albans VA Medical Center. And I remember it like it was yesterday. And I remember my first patient. He was a stocky guy with a round face. This is the VA. For those of you in the VA, you can picture who I'm talking about. And I don't remember the details of his face, but I remember his retinas. Because back then, we're talking then 37 years ago, I was hit with florid proliferative diabetic retinopathy. And it was textbook. It was NBE and NBD and neovascularization of the iris and neovascular glaucoma and IOPs in the 40s. And for the newbies, you don't realize that what diabetic retinopathy looks like today is nothing like it looked back then. I mean, the medication you have to treat diabetes in general has led to less retinopathy. The treatments for the retina with injections, the retinas are looking so much cleaner than they looked 37 years ago, when all we had was laser and bad laser that burned their retinas and the vision was affected. So it was a sight to see and remember. And that, coupled with my mentor, Dr. Murray Fingerette, forced me to grow up real fast. And I'm gonna tell you, in 1 week, the clinician I became was nothing like I was a month ago when I had graduated optometry school. And Dr. Fingerette had high expectations and requirements, and there was no time to dilly-dally. And there was a level of mutual respect. And I knew that I had to rise to the equation, and I knew that I had to be the best that I could be for him and for me, because he relied heavily on me. I mean, there was times early on that I was left there by myself with the intern, and I'm like, okay, I gotta figure this out. And what I appreciated more, and definitely he imparted knowledge, his wealth of knowledge. But what I think was more important is that Murray taught me to be a clinical thinker. And Murray gave me the confidence to take on whatever I was faced with. And not to be afraid and be fearless. And I appreciate that. And I'm forever grateful to him for that. And I'm thankful that I chose that path to build a career off of. So for me, the key elements is not necessarily the knowledge that you acquired, right? Because the profession is ever changing. I mean, what I learned 37 years ago, it's nothing like what's happening now in the profession. But what's most important is the building blocks. It's the foundation. It's the confidence. It's the character. It's the mindset that you will take with you along the way. And I hope that that's what you take along the way. Because you won't necessarily find yourself practicing, maybe emphasizing what your residency was about, right? You may find yourself in whatever mode of practice that you find yourself in. But that foundation is what you take to the bank. That foundation, that character, that's what you capitalize off of. And when I think about how the profession is changing, right? So when I graduated, I did an ocular disease residency, but I also liked vision therapy. But at the time, I chose to do the ocular disease residency. But I still liked vision therapy, so when I got my own practice, I was able to incorporate vision therapy. Yes, with that SUNY VT foundation, but also with that tenacity that was built upon during my residency program. It forced me to be able to roll up my sleeves and say, you know what? I can do that. I can take on whatever it is I want to take on. And when you look at in New Jersey now with the scope of practice expansion, whereby optometrists may be able to do YAGs and YAG capsulotomies and SLTs. I mean, the bill has left the Assembly Committee, and I think it's on to the Senate, something like that. Optometrists may be able to do SLTs in New Jersey. So you have to be fearless. You can't, and that's what a residency does for you. You can't be afraid. And I've seen that happen. I mean, I've seen new ODs graduate, they settle into working in certain, career paths or certain modalities, and there is a fear. I mean, I've had an OD that at one point I was looking to bring on, and she didn't come on into the practice because she was a little afraid of what we were going to require her to do. I mean, she was not used to doing that, having practiced for 10 years, not doing it. So I think that it's not the knowledge, although the knowledge is important, but it's the character, it's that tenacity, it's that fearlessness, it's that willingness to take on whatever is thrown your way. That's what a residency, I think, does for you, and that's what the value that it had for me. And the opportunities, there's no question. I mean, for me, my trajectory, being a resident, then going on to direct Kohler Memorial Hospital, and that's another memory lane, but then going on to bring on interns and to then develop a residency program, and then leaving there and going on to teach at SUNY in the clinic and being able to experience the love that I have for teaching, I got from having done that residency program. And as I was transitioning from working, building my practice, and I'm in practice with my husband, so building that practice and working in the clinic at SUNY, I was able to then cut down part-time as I was building my private practice. And now when I left SUNY, now I'm in a full-scope private practice in Montclair, New Jersey. So that residency allowed me to experience and experience all the different facets of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to take on, right? So, and now as I am looking to retire and hiring ODs, the one with the residency is at the top of the list. We just hired a VT resident, a past SUNY resident, to take on from me and really, develop the VT program way far beyond what I could have done. And the one with the residency training is at the top of the list. And it's because I know that that person has the tenacity, has the confidence, has the desire, and is fearless, that they will not shy away. I need you to come in and do an IPL. I need you to potentially do SLTs and YAGs, whatever the practice offers. I need you to start doing scleros. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that you didn't do a contact lens residency. It doesn't matter, because whatever the practice needs, I know that the resident is not going to shy away. And like I said, I've seen some young ODs shy away. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Oh, no. But I know that a resident knows how to roll up their sleeves, take on responsibility, be in charge. Doesn't matter what you're asked to do. It's the character. It's the mindset. It's the clinical acumen, the confidence. That's what you bring to the table. So as SUNY bids farewell to you, and as you bid farewell to your residency program, and I'm sure there's not a tear in the audience, and it shouldn't be. I mean, it's a cause for celebration. I mean, I love this profession. And what we do for people, and I know it's a cliche, that gift of sight, but we allow people to be their best self, right? And it's rewarding. And if you're practicing at your highest level, it's super duper rewarding, because there is not a day that goes by that I don't get love and appreciation from my patients, and that is not an exaggeration. And that was at SUNY, and that was in my private practice. So as you go off with joy, go off with knowing that the world is your oyster. You bring it, you make it be whatever it is you want it to be, and don't shy away from that. And the one thing that I would ask of you, though, is to always remember your mentors along the way. Those that, and I'm getting a little emotional, because I have a lot of them, and those in this room, that gave me the knowledge and the molding of who I am today as a doctor. So I want to thank you for having me.
Thank you, Dr. Carter. Inspiring, and really hitting on probably one of the most important points is that the residency really just helps you to think irrespective of your area, and then bring it forward. And Dr. Carter is just such a wonderful example of having done that in so many variety of different types of practices. Thank you again. Certificates. So let me just give a quick rundown on how we're going to do this. Dr. Heath will say the program name, the supervisor will come up, the resident will come up, the supervisor will shake the hand, I give the certificate, we'll take a picture. If there's more than one resident, if there's 2 residents, we do one picture with the individual one, then we do a group one. Okay? So that's just the setup of it. So without too much further ado, I hand it to Dr. Heath to begin this part of the program.
Thank you. 2 quick notes. Let me apologize first. Invariably, there will be one name that I mess up. I try to be perfect, but it's never quite there. And the second is to reinforce that when there's more than one resident, stay up front because inevitably there's one runner. You don't want to be the runner. Is that right? Sounds good. That's right. Okay, so let's jump in with our first residency. I'd like to invite the supervisor, Dr. David Labasi, to join us at the front. This is for the residency in cornea contact lenses with emphasis in anterior segment and ocular disease here at the college. And the resident completing his program is Dr. Travis Pfeiffer. I would now invite Dr. Brian Hall to the front for the residency in ocular disease with emphasis area in primary care optometry at Atlantic Eye Physicians in Eatontown, New Jersey. Our first resident is Dr. Evelina Abigailinski. And our second resident is Monica Sinago. If Dr. Marina Sue and Dr. Jennifer Nguyen would join us at the front. Our next residency is in ocular disease with emphasis areas in cornea and contact lenses and refractive and ocular surgery at Frommer Eye Centers in the Bronx. Our first resident is Dr. Kristen Joseph. And our second resident is Angela Hideo Shimada. If Dr. Alana Qatar Sullivan would come to the front to present the certificate in the residency of ocular disease with an emphasis area of primary care optometry at Bronx Care Health System in the Bronx. The first resident is Dr. Alexis Brianna Abernathy. Our second resident is Dr. Vina M. Boca. And third, Dr. Nan Shah. Now, if Dr. Sherry Bass would join Dr. Adamczyk for the residency in ocular disease with an emphasis in glaucoma and retina here at the college. Our first resident is Jasmine Fatima Naravi. Our second resident is Dr. Daniel Kowalski Moskaliuk. Third is Dr. Carolyn Quinn Donato. And finally, but certainly, we have Dr. Inwan Joshua Lee. I think Dr. Bass gets the award for the tallest resident. It's better than the alternative show. Our next residency supervisor is Dr. Jessica De Silva. And Dr. Brooke Donahar could not join us today, but I want to recognize her. This is the residency in ocular disease with emphasis in primary care optometry from Flom Eye Institute in Rochester, New York. And the resident this year is Dr. Elaine L. Ho. Unfortunately, our second resident, Liddy Tabene, was not able to join us, but we offer her congratulations. Our next residency supervisor, Dr. Marilyn Vricella, who would come up front. Who is the supervisor of the residency in pediatric optometry here at the college. And our first resident is Dr. McKenna Lynn Turrill. And our second resident, pediatric resident, is Dr. Tara Tagami. I would now invite supervisors Dr. Alexis Pulowski and Dr. Daniel Crane to come up front. This is the residency in pediatric optometry with emphasis in primary care optometry and ocular disease, Bronx Care Health System in the Bronx. And our resident is Dr. Jacob S. Rosenberg. And if Dr. Jana Waddell would come to the front. This is for the residency in primary care optometry with emphasis on ocular disease and community health optometry. New York City Health and Hospitals, Gotham Health, East New York, Brooklyn. The resident is Dr. Nazia Kahia. And for the next residency, I'd like to do a special shout out, Dr. Susan Schuttenberg. Come on up. Dr. Schuttenberg is retiring, along with me, this year, but certainly has been incredibly devoted to her residents, her students, and I thank her for her service. Dr. Schuttenberg has been the supervisor of the residency in primary care optometry with an emphasis on ocular disease here at the college. And the first resident is Dr. Graham K. Chung. And our second primary care resident is Dr. Gulnoza Azieva. The next residency, the supervisor is Dr. Michelle Demora. If you would join us. The residency is in primary care optometry with emphasis in ocular disease and glaucoma at the United States Department of Veterans Affairs, Harbor Healthcare System, Brooklyn, New York. Our first resident is Dr. Tyler D'Agostino. And our second resident is Dr. Max Williger. Our third resident, Dr. Sadvika Venkat. And fourth, Dr. Hira Alam. Next, if Dr. Melinda Cafiero would come up. This is the residency in primary care optometry with emphasis area in ocular disease and low vision rehabilitation at the United States Department of Veterans Affairs, New Jersey Healthcare System, East Orange, New Jersey. And our first resident is Dr. Kayla E. McGinnis. And our second resident is Dr. Ayman Al-Yusefi. And Dr. Christina Marzelli. Congratulations. Next, if Dr. Jean Young would come to the front. Dr. Young supervises the residency in primary care with an emphasis on ocular disease at the United States Department of Veterans Affairs Hudson Valley Healthcare System in Montrose, New York. Our first resident could not be with us, but I certainly want to give a call out to Dr. Zachary William Graham. Then if Dr. Greta Danielle Pucci would join us. And next we have Dr. Lindsay Booty. And our third resident, or fourth resident, is Dr. Diana Marianne Doskas. Just a quick reality check. Raise your hand if I messed up your name. Nobody yet? Okay. Okay. I tried, Dr. Yosefi. Our next residency, the supervisor, is Dr. Shafali Patel. This is for the residency in primary care optometry, emphasis areas in ocular disease and vision rehabilitation at the United States Department of Veterans Affairs, Northport Medical Center in Northport, New York. And our first resident is Dr. Courtney Shuying Liang. Our second resident is Dr. Hanya Mahmood. And our third resident, Dr. Jamie Wan. For our next residency, Dr. Winston Posfar will be standing in for Dr. Aaron Peterson. Dr. Posfar. This is the residency in vision rehabilitation with an emphasis in brain injury rehabilitation at the Womack Army Medical Center in Fort Liberty, North Carolina. And our resident is Dr. Rachel M. Luke. For our next residency, the supervisor is Dr. Randy Schulman. This is a residency in vision rehabilitation with emphasis in vision therapy and vision rehabilitation and brain injury rehabilitation at the Eye Care Associates of Southport, Connecticut. I'd like to invite our first resident, Dr. Daniel Matthew Graham Weatherby. And our second resident, Dr. Krupa Bakshi. And if our next residency supervisor, Dr. Lauren Strawn, would join us. This is the residency in vision rehabilitation with the emphasis in vision therapy and vision rehabilitation here at the college. And our first resident is Dr. Anushka Mitesh Mistry. And our second resident, Dr. Tiffany Choi. And just one envelope left. Last but certainly not least, Dr. Joan Portello, if you would join us up front. This is for the combined optometry residency and graduate degree in vision science. The emphasis area was retina here at the college. And the resident is Dr. Stephanie M. Aguilar. And with that, certainly congratulations to you all, and I'll return the podium to Dr. Adamczyk.
Congratulations, everyone. This is definitely a milestone in your careers. The next thing that I'd like to introduce to you is the Dr. Martin Birnbaum Memorial Award. Let me tell you a little bit about Dr. Birnbaum. He was a world-renowned lecturer and author. He published numerous articles, chapters, and books, including classic textbook in functional vision, optometric management of near-point disorders. Dr. Birnbaum was a staff member of the Optometric Center of New York, which was the predecessor of the SUNY College of Optometry. He's one of the original faculty members at the college. In addition to his writings, he played an important role in the clinical education and training of interns, externs, and residents. He also taught didactically and played an integral role in educating many vision therapy residents. In addition to being at the college, Dr. Birnbaum was also a staff optometrist at the Northport VA Hospital and had a thriving optometric practice on Long Island for over 40 years, where he specialized in behavioral optometry and vision therapy. This award is to honor his unending dedication to optometric education in the area of behavioral optometry at the college, and is given to a vision therapy resident, this year too, for outstanding knowledge and skills in behavioral optometry. This year, the award will be presented by myself and Dr. Strawn. Can you come up also? Come on up, Dr. Strong. So we'll both give it to them. For the vision therapy resident of the Dr. Erin B. Sutroff residency program in vision therapy, and it's given to Doctors Anushka Mistry and Dr. Tiffany Choi. So now we have a few minutes that I'd like to take the opportunity. We have a short, relatively short video that somewhat commemorates this past year with our residents. The camaraderie, the fun, the collegiality, and the various aspects of what you've done throughout the year. So without too much further ado, as we commemorate you, the residency class of 2024, the video, please.
What a change you made for me. What an effect you've had. What was life before we met? How could it be so different? What a change you made for me.
So needless to say, every residency class has their own spirit, their own way of interaction. Everybody is unique. This residency class just had a bond that's just really an outstanding bond. And I think you could see it through, the various pictures and the things that you've all done together. You truly became a family unto yourselves and welcoming to everybody around you, which makes you all very, very special. I'd like to thank Dr. Carter and congratulate her again. The message, I think, is really clear in that, take all that you've learned and do good work, and I know you all will. With that having been said, the formal part of the program is...
Not over yet. We're going to kick you off for a little bit.
Oh,
You can stand right here, though.
okay.
So, of course, being the crazy residency class that we are, we decided to surprise Dr. Adamczyk. But first off, let's thank Romola for a great year.
So Romola and Dr. Adamczyk have both helped us so much throughout the year, so we just wanted to give you guys some words as well as a little token of our appreciation. So this is for you, Romola. We prepared our own little message for you both.
All right, so I'm going to start us off. Dr. A, what a year. 25 years of doing this, Dr. A, and here are some mementos. We actually got you Mentos upstairs because we heard it's your favorite candy. I forgot them in my backpack. So I think we can all agree that we could not have done this without your support and guidance. You have inspired all of us to strive to be the highest level clinician. At the beginning of the year, you mentioned that this year would be filled with new adventures, things that we would learn to love, things that we would learn to hate, and things that we were just happy to experience. We would like to think that we found more to love than anything else because of you. Hearing about some of the other residency programs, we like to think that we are an especially close group thanks to you. You provided the space for us to learn from each other by having us attend each other's minors and majors presentations, having us attend different conferences together, and seeing each other regularly during Friday programs. I hope we can all agree we have made lifelong friends that we did not anticipate as a benefit of this residency.
So especially from us in-house residents, having your office so close to ours had its pros and cons. You may have heard some laughter, some yelling, and even some singing. But at the end of the day, we're glad we were able to share so many laughs with you in that little corner. We hope we have achieved our goal in becoming one of, if not the, craziest residency classes you've had. And we'd just like to close out with saying you slayed to an unprecedented degree.
Thank you so much. This is why I have the best job in all of optometry. It's just thank you. Just thank you. I don't even know what else to say other than thank you so much. I love you all, and we're family, and I just wish you all the best. And I'm always here for you from now until basically forever. So wishing you all the very best. Thank you. And with that having been said, we will formally close our program. What we will have for those of you who are